From the moment we arrive at Rosehill Cottage, it feels like stepping into a whispered secret, a little house wrapped in stone, ivy, and soft winter air that immediately slows your breathing. This is the kind of place that looks like it has listened to 1,000 stories by the fireplace, where every window glows like a lantern and every room promises warmth against the cold outside. As we open the door and cross the threshold together, imagine settling in with a cozy throw and a hot drink. And if you love this kind of cinematic storybook charm, remember to subscribe, like, and share your favorite detail in the comments. Beyond the front gate, the world feels hushed, as if the English countryside has paused just long enough for us to notice the rolling fields, stone fences, and the way the cottage nestles into the landscape like it has always belonged there. Low clouds soften the sky, and the air seems to carry the promise of wood smoke and quiet evenings, framing Rosehill Cottage as the perfect retreat for hearts that need rest, reflection, and a little movie-worthy magic. This setting does more than decorate the story. It wraps the entire home in a feeling of privacy and safety, like a secret hideaway waiting just for you, ready to be revisited every holiday season in your imagination. Stepping inside, the very first impression is warmth, not just from the imagined fire, but from the way the space wraps around you with low ceilings, exposed beams, and rooms that feel intentionally small and deeply personal. The cottage doesn't try to impress with grandeur. Instead, it charms with an eclectic mix of furniture, layered textiles, and soft pools of light that make you instantly want to sink into a sofa and exhale. Every object seems placed with an almost invisible hand, achieving that perfect balance between lived-in and cinematic, giving you the feeling that someone just left the room to make tea and might walk back in at any moment. In the living room, the stone fireplace anchors everything, its mantel sprinkled with framed art, candles, and tiny hints of personal history that make the space feel like an old friend you trust immediately. The striped sofa, chintz armchair, and tufted velvet ottoman don't match in any conventional way, yet together they create a layered, story-rich tableau that feels both curated and comfortably imperfect. Soft lighting from sconces, lamps, and the flicker of the fire fills every corner with a golden glow, turning night scenes into intimate gatherings where conversations linger and time seems to slow down on purpose. The kitchen feels like the true heart of Rosehill Cottage, with painted stone walls, sky blue cabinets, and a small dining table that invites simple meals, long talks, and cups of tea that never quite cool. Details like the fireplace beside the tiny range, open shelving layered with blue and white dishes, and a humble baker's rack turn this modest space into a dreamy, functional stage for everyday rituals. It is the kind of kitchen that makes you want to bake something from scratch, leave flour on the counter, and let the warmth of the fire and the glow of the lamps turn ordinary tasks into cinematic moments. Every surface in Rosehill Cottage seems designed to be touched, from chunky knit throws draped over sofas to woven baskets, aged wood tables, and rugs that add softness underfoot and depth to every shot. Textures layer over one another like pages in a story, blending rustic beams, stone walls, plush upholstery, and delicate fabrics to create a space that feels cozy, rich, and emotionally generous. This careful mix of smooth, rough, soft, and time-worn turns the cottage into more than a set. It becomes a tactile memory, the kind of interior you can almost feel even when you are just watching at home. Throughout Rosehill Cottage, small vintage treasures quietly tell the story of the home. From delicate floral plates on the walls to old framed prints, brass candlesticks, and well-loved books stacked in unexpected nooks. Nothing feels brand new or overly polished. Instead, every object seems to have a past, giving the rooms that unmistakable sense of history and continuity that makes Nancy Meyers' interiors feel both cinematic and believable. These time-worn pieces invite viewers to pause and linger on the details, imagining where each item came from, and inspire homeowners to mix inherited objects, flea market finds, and meaningful decor in their own spaces. One of the secrets behind Rosehill Cottage's appeal lies in its cozy corners. Tiny spots where an armchair, a lamp, and a stack of books come together to create the perfect place to retreat and breathe. These nooks often appear near windows, stairways, or tucked under low ceilings, proving that even the smallest pocket of space can become a sanctuary with the right chair, side table, and thoughtfully layered textiles. The way these intimate areas are lit and styled makes them feel like still frames from a romantic film, inviting you to imagine curling up with a blanket, lost in your own thoughts or in the pages of a favorite novel. The bedroom in Rosehill Cottage feels like a dream layered in linen, with its carved bed, plump pillows and soft bedding that almost seems to glow against the gentle, muted color palette of creams, blues and warm neutrals. Curtains frame the windows in graceful folds, while bedside tables hold lamps, books, and tiny flowers, creating a restful atmosphere that balances romance with comfort and sets the tone for slow, lingering mornings. This space captures the essence of Nancy Meyers' storytelling. A room that looks beautiful on camera yet still feels like a place where someone truly sleeps, dreams, and processes every emotion of the story. Part of the magic of Rosehill Cottage is how effortlessly it wears the winter season, with twinkling lights, candles, and simple evergreen touches that add just enough festivity without overwhelming the intimacy of the space. Tu's garlands trail along mantels and stair rails, while soft throws and extra pillows make every seating area feel ready for long holiday evenings, laughter, and quiet moments of reflection by the fire. These seasonal layers show how a few thoughtful details, warm lighting, greenery, and texture, can transform any home into a gentle holiday retreat that feels cozy, glamorous, and emotionally resonant on screen and in real life. Looking closely at Rosehill Cottage reveals a set of simple design principles. Mix old and new, layer textures generously, keep lighting soft and varied, and embrace small-scale rooms that feel intimate instead of chasing open, empty spaces. Color stays gentle and comforting, with warm neutrals, blues, and soft patterns, while decor feels collected rather than purchased all at once, creating a home that looks as though it evolved over years instead of days. These ideas can be translated into any home, whether it is an apartment or a larger house, by focusing on emotional impact, asking how each corner can feel welcoming, lived in, and just a little bit like your favorite movie scene. As we take one last look around Rosehill Cottage, the glow of the lamps, the crackle of the imagined fire, and the layered vintage details linger like the final scene of a favorite film you never want to end. The beauty of this space is that it does more than look pretty on screen. It teaches us how warmth, texture, and thoughtful storytelling can turn any house into a haven that feels deeply personal and timeless. If this cinematic, Nancy Meyers-inspired charm speaks to your heart, don't forget to subscribe to cottagecore, like this video, and share in the comments which corner of Rosehill Cottage you would love to recreate at home.